Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about important interview question of networking. So, what is meant by network? In simple words, we can say that network is collection of devices. Let us consider the example of home network where many appliances or devices like computers, PC, laptops or mobiles, printers or scanners are connected. How they connected? It may be wired or wireless. Then what is the purpose of network? Purposes means that share data or resources. So we can define network as it is the collection of devices like computers, printers, scanners, laptops which are capable to interconnect with each other for the purpose of data and resource sharing or to gain control over each other and linked through medium such as cables, wireless technologies, etc. There are different types of networks. We know about that, right? So different types of networks are LAN, WLAN, WAN, and MAN. And here the important types of networks are LAN, WAN, Metropolitan Area Network, Campus Area Network, and Home Area Network. The LAN means the local area network. We know that LAN is most frequently used network. Here, many devices, more than two devices or more than two computers are connected over the network. How they connected? Through a common communication path. What about its area? Within a limited area. So LAN is a computer network that connect computers through a common communication path contained within a limited area locally. So some technologies are used here for sharing or data sharing or resource sharing. The technologies used here are Ethernet and Wi-Fi to share data. And what about its distance range? Distance range is up to 2 kilometers and transmission speed is very high because it is connected locally and distance is very low, no? So its transmission speed is very high with easy maintenance and cost is also very low. So local area network is that it is a computer network that connect computers through a common communication path contained within a limited area locally. And the technologies involved in this network are Ethernet, Wi-Fi, and its range is up to 2 kilometers and its transmission speed is very high with easy maintenance and low cost. And example of LAN is the networking in home, school, library, laboratory, college, offices, etc. So we should describe about its area and its transmission speed and technologies used here. We should definitely we should say these details to interviewer. And next is about WAN. WAN means that wide area network. Wide area network, the example of WAN is internet. Here, WAN can be defined as, here we can see that many networks, local area networks are connected. How they connected? They are connected through a shared communication path, and it is not restricted to a single location and they are extends over many locations, so over a large geographical distance. That means it can be defined as group of local area networks that communicate with each other with a range above 50 kilometer. And some technologies definitely should use here to share and resource sharing and data sharing. So the technologies use here are leased line and dial-up technology. Next is about its transmission speed. Transmission speed is very low because it's covered over a large geographical distance. So transmission speed is very low and it comes with very high maintenance and very high cost. So we should tell about its distance, transmission speed, technologies, and how they are connected in the sense that they are connected through a shared communication path, and you should tell about its distance. That means a large distance they should cover. It's mostly above 50 kilometer. That is about WAN. And what is MAN means that metropolitan area network. This MAN is larger than LAN but is smaller than WAN. This type of a computer network that connects computers. Here we can say that many computers are connected in this network over a large geographical distance. How they are connected? Through a shared communication path. By the word name itself, we can understand that it is used in city, town or metropolitan area. So this type of a network that connects computers over a geographical distance through a shared communication path over a city, town or metropolitan area. And the next thing is about its technology. Technologies uses FDDI, CDDI and ATM. These are about its technology, and its range is from 5 kilometer to 50 kilometer. And next is about transmission speed. Transmission speed is average and it is very difficult to maintain, and it comes with a very high cost. And example of this networking means that networking in towns, cities, single large city or large area within a multiple building, etc. And this is about metropolitan area network, and this is campus area network. By the name itself, we can understand that this network is used in the building of campus. So it's limited to school or colleges, and this type of a network is bigger than LAN but is smaller than MAN. So this network covers a limited geographical area that is spreads across several buildings within the campus. So next is about its technology. Technology used here are Ethernet technology, and its range from 1 kilometer to 5 kilometer. Next is about its transmission speed. It's very high with a moderate maintenance cost and moderate cost. And examples are that networks covers over schools, colleges, buildings, etc. This is about campus area network. Next is about home area network. Home area network means that let us consider the examples of the devices which are connected in our home, like PC, computers, mobiles, and other home appliance. How they connected? They are connected through wired or wireless technologies to interconnect with each other. That is about the home area. It is a very limited area. That means within our home only. This is about home area network. In this all question, we should cover its what are the technology and what is the transmission speed and its maintenance cost. Everything we should tell to interviewer. Important question is difference between internet, extranet or intranet, or may ask define internet, intranet or extranet. Nowadays everyone use internet, right? So in simple words, what is internet? Internet is a network which is formed by interconnection of million computers that are connected together. So internet is a worldwide publicly accessible computer network of interconnected computer networks. That is, the full form of internet is interconnected networks. How they transmit the data through internet and transmit the data using a standard internet protocol, that is IP. So internet is a worldwide publicly accessible computer network of interconnected computer networks and transmit the data using a standard internet protocol. This is about the definition of internet. And next is the definition of intranet. Suppose consider a private organization or MNC. Here the many employees are working here. So the important documents or valuable information which are only accessible to the particular members of that organization. So what they have to do is that they will make a particular private inter network. So owner of this private network is that organization or MNC. So this content only accessible to this members of that organization or employee of that company. So intranet is a private internet network which is created by this organization with the help of internet and world wide web standards. So this is a private internet network, and the data or the information is only accessible to the members of that organization. So this is derived from internet and world wide web standards. And next is about extranet. Extranet is a part of intranet only. That means it can be created from intranet. In intranet case, this data is only accessible to this particular employees, but in this extranet means that this is also a private inter network, and it is derived from intranet, and its accessibility is not only limited to the employees of a company but also the users who are connected to this company, which means that suppliers, vendors, partners, customers, or other business associated. So this accessibility is given to employees as well as the person who are connected to that company. So extranet is derived from intranet, but intranet is derived from internet, and internet is locally available. Intranet is only privately available to that particular members of a company. Extranet, in this case of extranet, this accessibility is limited to the employees as well as the person who are connected to that company. Next important question is networking device. What is a network device? The network devices are the electronic devices to help in data transmission in a computer network. This is also known as network equipment, and mainly the devices are repeater, hub, switch, router, bridges. And the first device is repeater. In this figure we can see that this is a two-port device, and the repeater receives the incoming signal and transmitting it. So when the signal is very transmitted over a long distance, the network signals may not be stable. There is a chance of dropping of data packets. So when the signals become weak, the repeater copy this data and regenerate it, and after that transmitting the data to the destination. So therefore no packets are lost. So this repeater is mainly doing amplification or boosting up of a incoming signal before being transmitting. So this is a two-port device and works at physical layer. So the functionality of a repeater is to amplify the incoming signal before being transmitting it to the destination. So this is the main function of a repeater, amplification or boosting up of a incoming signal before transmitting to the destination. And another important point needs to remember is that it works at physical layer, and this is a two-port device. The next device is hub. In this figure we can see that this is a hub device, and we can see many ports are available in this hub, and it is connect the multiple devices in a network to a centralized location. And when the data is given to one device which is connected to this hub, the hub copies this data packet and send to the devices which connected to this hub. That means the data will get to all the devices connecting this LAN connection. So it does not provide any security and privacy as it transmits the data to all the devices connected to this hub. So this is not secure and safe device, and it works at physical layer. This is about the hub device, that is all the data is copying all the data and sent to the devices which is connected to it. And so this is not secure and safe, and which is connected at physical layer. And the next device is switch. Switch is this is a networking device. It is more intelligent than hub. Why it is intelligent? Because it is connected in a centralized location. but it uses and works on the principle of MAC address. That means it uses a CAM table, that is content address memory table. In this table, the switch saves the MAC address and port numbers of every devices connected to it. Suppose this is a PC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 PCs are connected to the switch, and if this PC want to send the data packet to PC2, but the PC1 does not know which is the PC2, so what will happen is that this will send the data to switch, and switch will check this CAM table. That means it will check MAC address and port number. Accordingly, the data packets are sent to the desired users only. It will not send to all the users. So this is more secure and safe than hub. So this is a networking device which does the filter and forwarding, and this is more intelligent than hub, and it works on the principle of MAC address and CAM table. That means CAM table contains MAC address and port numbers, and one thing you need to remember is that it works at data link layer. Next, electronic or networking devices, router. What do you mean by routing? Can you guess what is routing? That is, routing is the process of finding the best path to send the data from source to destination. So this routing can be done by electronic or networking device called router. So router connects one network to another network. Suppose here we have two computers, computer A and computer B, and connected through a router. If the computer wants to send the data package to B, and this computer A send the data packet to router, what will happen is that router can select either this path, network path 1, 3, 5 or 2 or 4. Accordingly, it will reaches to computer B, but how it will select the path? Depend upon the faster or shortest path, this router will select the path. Maybe this is a shorter path, but this is longer path. But this path network, if this network is faster than this network path, the router will select this path. So that this process of finding the best path to send the data packets from source to destination is known as routing. So the router connects one network to another network, and it works on network layer. So the network device that control the incoming and outgoing traffic in a network and connect our devices to internet, and it filter out the unwanted data and transmitted only the needed data. So the router receive data in and out and analyze and send it through the network. So mainly the function of the router is to finding the best path to send the data packets from source to destination, and it works on network layer. This is about router. Router is a network device to select the best path to send the data packets from source to destination. The next networking device is bridge. So in this figure we can see that the two LANs are connected by a networking device called bridge. So bridge is a network device that connect multiple lines together to form a large line. Here two lines only we are connected. If you need to connect more lines, we can use this bridge device. So it will connect and give a larger LAN. So this is the process of aggregating network is called as network bridging. So connecting multiple lines together to form a larger LAN is by use of a networking device called bridge, and process of aggregating networks is called network bridging. And one thing you need to remember is that it works on data link layer. So this is about bridges.